is Gerry Thompson. He is the president of the Sugarloaf Area Christian Ministries.
Hi, Greg.
How
Good
are
to
you?
see you
Was that
again.
correct? You're president,
Well,
right?
not quite. The
No?
Sugarloaf Christian Ministry is actually a tenant of the
Richard
Bell Chapel.
Okay.
And so I'm the president of the board of the Richard Bell Chapel. And as you know, we've been, for the last 3 years, rebuilding the outside of it. And we're very pleased with what we've accomplished so far. We've done the wall that faces north, where the ski patrol is, and we've done the front face of the chapel. And last year we put in a brand new deck. And so now the chapel really looks pretty nice from the parking lots. However, the two walls that haven't been done are the wall that faces Natalie's Birches and the wall that faces Bigelow. And the one that faces Bigelow is just a huge wall because it's a 3-story in the whole width of the chapel. So we've still got a lot more to do. And although the chapel looks pretty good right now from the parking lots, the other walls really need to be done because the siding that's on it is all infested with mold, and it also is dried out to the point where it's a real danger as far as fire is concerned.
Right.
So we're very anxious to continue on with what we've been doing for the last 3 years. And as we have for the last 3 years, we're raising money right now. And a lot of people either have or will soon be receiving an envelope in the mail. We hope they
send it back.
Put a check in that envelope and send it back to us.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's a building that certainly is important to the community. A lot of people use it for more than you would ever know.
That's correct. And the people who originally started at the board who built the chapel had the foresight to make it interdenominational. So it is an interfaith chapel, in fact, the Richard H. Bell Interfaith Chapel. And so it is available to any religion. And right now, 2 of our tenants are the Sugarloaf Christian Ministry, as you mentioned, but also the Catholic Church has services on Friday evening.
Right.
And of course, the ski patrol is housed in our basement. So we have a lot of challenges, and it's kind of hard to keep a building funded and keep it new. And the chapel is over 50 years old now.
Right.
So a lot of it has deteriorated and really needs updating.
Right.
When we took off the deck last year, we had a lot of volunteer help to take the old deck off the chapel because it saved us over $1,000 on the building of the deck. And so we had ski patrol and a number of local citizens that helped us out. And I was there working on it. And as we took off the part of the deck that's to the right as you're facing the church, I reached down and pulled one of the bolts that was holding it to the concrete foundation right out by my hand. And it's completely rusted, but from the outside it looked good. The head of the bolt wasn't rusted at all, but the inside of it was just completely gone. So we were very happy to have the deck replaced last year. And when I saw the Carabasset Valley Academy graduation picture where they were all standing on the deck, I was very, very pleased that it was a new deck.
Right. So can you hear the ski patrol downstairs singing on Sunday? Can you ever hear them?
No, I don't. At church time on Sunday morning, I think they're all pretty busy.
Yeah.
And
I hear it's very angelic. Hey, Gerry, I wanted to ask you about the potluck supper that's happening, and tell us a little bit about this, and I think we can tell what it's for.
Well, the potluck supper is actually a different organization that's doing that. We don't have a potluck supper coming up, but I think there was another organization that's doing a potluck supper.
The Christian ministry. See, we're getting it all straight.
We are. It is difficult to understand. A lot of people think that the Christian ministry owns the building.
Right.
And we have had some confusion in the past when somebody sent a donation to us or to the Christian ministry. It was for the other, and we always straighten that out.
So where would they send their donation? I know that you've got envelopes going out, but is there a way to contact you directly for the Richard Bell Chapel Fund?
Yes, the best way is to go onto our website, which is sugarloafchapel.com, or search on it on Google, and there's a donation tab on our website. And if you look on the right-hand side there, you'll see the donations, and you can make a donation by credit card on our website.
There's a renovation right there.
Yep.
Perfect. Hey, Gerry, I know you know a little bit. We were talking about during the break about the mogul competition out there, and you have a little bit of info. Maybe you could share with us.
Yes, well, actually, I worked yesterday volunteering as the starter or start referee for...
Which you do for a lot of races.
I do that for just about all of the races up here, yes. Both Alpine and moguls competitions. And this is actually a pretty big meet this week, because this is what's referred to as an A meet, which is the higher level of competition than what we had last weekend, which was a B meet. And this one is held on Skidder. And after the unfortunate weather we had on Friday, yesterday the crew did a great job of getting the moguls back into shape. And so we were able to get off a single run competition yesterday. And today we're going to have another competition up there, and this is going to be, I believe, a dual moguls competition. And this will be a real exciting one to watch. You can ski down through Skidder right now to get a good vantage point to be able to see it. And these are kids from all over the East. I know we have a pretty big team here from New York State, and I think as far away as Pennsylvania as well. So this is a very big and important meet for a lot of these young men and women.
I'm glad we've got some snow here and some good moguls for them.
We do. We have a great venue also. That is, Skidder is a wonderful trail for moguls, and many of the people that I talk to, the coaches, are impressed with our ability to put on a moguls competition here at Sugarloaf. Well,
thank you for your dedication to those starts, because there are long days where you hear you talking on a radio, starting people. It's a lot of dedication you have there.
It's a long day, but yeah. It's the racing program in general is a great addition to Sugarloaf, and it gives us good publicity.
Thank you, Gerry. Thanks for being here. We appreciate it.
Thank
you
you
very much
Greg.
for joining us.
Yeah.
We'll take a break, and we'll be...